Jason Auburn 247. For you, what's the transition from that first year in the Southeastern Conference now to kind of having that year under your belt and in the second year of this defense? How's it been?
It's been great. I feel like this year, this off season, I've really mastered the scheme, playing a lot faster, and I'm just seeing things a lot faster than I did see last year. And just, I feel like I really got to build chemistry with my teammates, and that was really big for me, just knowing how, Kobe, Marcus, Derek play, so I just play off of them as well. So.
Dan Peck, ESPN 167. What did you feel like you need to improve on after last season?
I feel like being more, just adding more pass rush moves to my tool belt. I feel like Coach Rock has really helped me with that as well. Adding more counters. I feel like my swipe is good, but I need more counters to get to the quarterback level. Yeah.
Brian Stoltz, AuburnSports.com. Who does coaching, Derek Hall or Rock?
What's that?
Who does more coaching out there, Rock or Derek Hall?
They both do a good amount of coaching. Derek, he's really a vocal leader, and he helps push a lot of the edge guys in the room and on the field as well.
And on Rock.
And then Rock, he knows how to bring the intensity to practice. He knows how to motivate us. So, but yeah, I love Rock.
Eku Derek said last night he's maybe expecting more sort of double teams, a lot of attention from offenses this year. Do you feel like maybe you'll have some more opportunities on the other side to sort of be that playmaker if there's some of that attention on him?
Well, just the front four, they can't double team everybody. So if they're gonna double team me and you, there's gonna be one-on-ones with Derek, Kobe, or Marcus. So I feel like, and we know that too. So I mean, we're gonna get chipped. It's gonna happen, but we just know one of the other guys is gonna get home.
Seems like Joko's been working with your group a little bit as well, as sort of a blitz specialist. What can you say about seeing him more often?
Yeah, Joko's doing really well. He's in the meeting rooms, always asking questions. He's been moved around a little bit, so this is his first year in the edge room, and I think it's starting to click with him as well. So, but he plays hard, plays with a lot of effort. So.
By schoolbornl.com. How you doing, man?
Good.
Man, good, right? What is your take as a defensive lineman, edge rusher, on the new rules against chop blocks?
As you've seen, Kayvon, he got chop block the preseason game. It's nice to have a rule that helps the defense, just because we don't have to worry about people cutting us outside the box. So, and we know we can just play up here. Just play up here instead of worrying about getting our knees taken out. So.
And just as a follow, like you mentioned the play with Kayvon, like when you see a play like that, does it kind of make you cringe a little bit?
It does. Yeah. It does, but just we're aware now, especially just watching a lot of Mercer tape. They like to, last year they liked to cut, so I feel like this year we're more aware of the rules and we can play faster off of that too.
Nathan King, Auburn 247. You guys obviously in the spring were a little thin in that room, and then you got Marcus added. Just kind of what have you seen out of him, and then what does it do for a guy? We saw him working with Coach Brumbaugh yesterday, for him to kind of get that experience working in both rooms. Yeah,
I was actually the one who hosted Marcus, and he's a smart player. He's a really smart player. Works hard, and it adds another veteran to the room, so it helps just bring that just the IQ up, and he's also leads by example, so that helps with the edge room as well.
So he was pretty comfortable early in camp, kind of taking on that leadership, or did he kind of take a back seat and follow what you guys were doing?
Well, he's still learning the scheme, and you're gonna see that pay off. I feel like because we help each other out. We're always helping each other in the dorms, just looking through the plays constantly, and we give each other advice on what we need to work on, what we're doing well as well. So.
You've worked against Killian and Austin in practice and in the scrimmage, I imagine. What can you say about how they've looked the last couple of weeks?
Killian and Austin, they look good. Troxel actually was player of the scrimmage. So he's a veteran as well, so that has a lot of just progress in the O-line room. And Killian, he got a lot of snaps last year, and he's getting a lot more comfortable, and he gained some weight. So it's been harder to bull rush him, go speed to power. So that's good for him.
Mark, from inside the Auburn Tigers, I want to ask about this team's potential to rush opposing quarterbacks. Compare it to maybe to last year, and what your expectations are.
My expectation, we're going to have a lot of sacks and a lot of pressures. We got a lot of pass rushers on our team. And then you got the back end and the secondary who can lock people up. So it gives us more time to get to the quarterback as well. So I just feel like this year, the chemistry on our defense is like really good. So I'm really looking forward to that this year.
Is that something that's sort of been building, the chemistry on the defense since the start of preseason practice?
For sure. Just knowing how people play and just knowing your teammates is a big thing that we focus on this year. It just allows us to play faster, knowing that Kobe, Marcus, they're going to be pushing the pocket. Like Derek Hall's on the other side and pressuring the quarterback. So, and then it's going to be a lot of sacks this year. So.
Rock said that, when it comes to sort of teaching all those pass rush moves, the challenge can sort of be getting to hone in on a smaller number of them. How do you sort of work on the balance of wanting to have a larger toolbox versus sort of having your go-to set of 2 or 3 pass rush moves?
I feel like, especially going into camp, I was more of a finesse pass rusher, and Coach Rock's been helping me hone in on my speed to power. Go long arm, stab. So that's one of the things Coach Rock's been emphasizing in the edge room, just so they can respect the power, and then we can work more moves off of that. So, because if they don't respect your power, then it's hard to do other pass rush moves.
What does it mean to have Owen back and ready to contribute on the defensive shift?
He's the smartest. He's one of the smartest players I've ever played with. He's the quarterback of our defense. He's always calling out the plays, and he's calling out the offensive plays. So it helps us play faster, and that's really one thing that has made us play faster. Is Owen just calling everything out, because he sees everything. So it's nice having him back there. It gives you more confidence. So.
Time for a couple more.
Marcus Harris kind of forgotten guy a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What have you seen out of him in terms of his development and improvement from last year?
You can see Marcus's confidence has gotten up a lot, and he's strong. Like he's gonna hold a lot of double teams, and it allows Owen and Cam to just fill the gap as well. So that's one thing that I've seen from Mark and Kobe. So, but the front seven looks really good. So I'm really excited about that.
What have you seen from each of the quarterbacks, as particularly going against them and not being able to hit them all the time?
Yeah, it's a hard decision I can see why it's a hard decision because all of them can play. So, and each one has their own like strengths, but TJ looks good, Robbie looks good, Zach looks good as well. He's coming along, but they just bring different elements to the game, each one of them. So, but yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks,